Jindal now. Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of this absolute silence, this petrified silence of this human rights lobby? I mean, we have a situation where in Kerala, forget about Palamu for a moment. People will say, oh, how are you, assuming things, this, that, the other. But in Kerala, temple is told, remove all your saffron decorations. Saffron makes us see red. Now you tell me, what is this?
Good evening, Rahul. After that horrendous event in Kerala, I won't be surprised if, a day soon comes when they would ask the saffron to be removed from our flag. Yeah. Honestly, it is getting to be that. But I want to sincerely thank you for time after time highlighting these issues, because if you don't do it, there are very few, if at all any, in the media who are going to do it, because let us not shy away from the fact that Hindus are being targeted around the world. And this is the price they have to pay for their tolerance. It's as simple as that. From Leicester to Toronto to Dhaka to Melbourne to Thiruvananthapuram to Palamu, there have been hundreds of Hindu-phobic attacks. Ironically, as you pointed out just now, the local Western press covers these attacks more than the Indian press. That is selective and agenda-driven because it wants to portray India as an anti-Muslim fascist Hindutva state. Let me give you just a few examples, because Rahul, as you know, you can only destroy their propaganda through facts. In Madhopur, Muslim mob assaulted Dalit women as their procession was playing music while passing by a mosque. In Tonk, Muslim mob pelted stones attacked a Gujjar marriage procession with sharp-edged weapons. In Barabanki, a 45-strong Muslim mob assaulted Hindu religious procession with sticks, injuring 10. In Aligarh, in Marma, in Jharkhand, Muslim mobs assaulted Hindu religious processions with awful bad language. Multiple places there was stone pelting. On Ram Navami, Muslims lay down in front of Hanuman Jayanti Shobha Yatra to halt it. Since 2017, there have been more than 200 documented instances of hate crime attacks, lynchings, attempted lynchings by Muslim mobs and Hindus, Dalits and non-Dalits, including in Ranchi, where a Muslim mob segregated bus passengers based on their religion before wanting to set it on fire. Remember Bharat Yadav, who was lynched after being called a kafir, or vandalizing a temple in Delhi while chanting Allahu Akbar and Nara Tadbir, or lynching Gangaram because he dared to file a police complaint when his daughter was abducted, or going on a arson and murderous rampage in Bangalore over alleged blasphemy by a Dalit, or breaking Ambedkar statue, running amok with swords, thrashing Dalit families after they objected to a Dalit girl, Sarita, being assaulted by a Muslim, or nearly lynching a Dalit, Jayanti Bhati, for daring to wear a Pathan suit, threatening to kill him if he wears it again. None of these incidents elicit a response or outrage from the cottage industry of activists and journalists who only highlight incidents where Muslims are the victims. And as for mainstreaming of hate, let me remind you of what happened to Kamlesh Tiwari and Nupur Sharma, and how lakhs of Muslims poured onto the streets screaming Gustakhe Rasool ki ek hi saza sar tan se juda. Rahul, just 30 seconds. You cannot cure these propagandists. If there's one thing I've learned over the last 8 years, they're like the Rakt Beach. Their every drop of blood spawns more of the same. Right from the church attacks narrative to running selective hate trackers to multiple stories of fake Jai Shri Ram slogan triggering, they have perfected selective outrage. If it isn't stone pelting on Ram Navami or Durga processions, it is stone pelting at Garba. But all around us, all we see are Dara hua Musalmans.
So let me bring in